Is it working? Is it working? Yep. Alright, is my audio working? Perfect, it is. Okay. Share link. Okay. February. Let's play Prism. The first game. I haven't played Prism in a little bit. Or not. I guess we're not playing Prism. Save default. Meta Heroes. We'll just play Meta Heroes. Because, you know, that's what we want to play. That's what we're trying to get practicing for. For, you know, PQ season. I did. No, why did that? Oh my gosh. Something wrong, wait. There we go. Okay. Verdance. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go first because we want to push fast damage. And then, yeah, we want to push above as fast as possible. We don't want to let her leak damage, so we're just going to run our full aggro package and submit. Good luck, have fun. I think this is one of the harder matchups for Fang, but I think I can win it. I think I got it. Perfect. Actually perfect. Relentless Pursuit. Weather Guy. Creates fealty right off the bat. And then we're going to pledge fealty. Make another fealty. Fantastic. Turn 0, 2 fealties. This deck is super consistent at this point. Like it is insane. Sure, I could block it up, but I don't really care. Should I play this pitch or should I Arsenal? No, I think I'm going to play it just to get online faster, cycle the deck faster. Glenn's going to be able to draw me a card if I park an Arsenal, so that's basically a 5-card hand. Well, it is basically a 5-card hand, but it lets me sidestep if they play overly defensive. Oh, they use a mental block. I was like, are they going to let it hit? No way they're going to, like, let me get online turn 0. That would be actually bonkers. Chat, let's go. Let's actually go. And then our combo card, because why wouldn't we have our combo card? CNC, sure. I'll give you 3. And then just sink the Arsenal. Why not? Oh, why not? The hand's already nuts. Twist and turn. Right. Saber Bloodshed. Attack. And the reason I'm pitching Scar Tissue Chat is to hide that information. Because now, Verdance is probably like, oh, I want to, like, do they have a reaction? That kind of thing. So they're probably going to overcommit a lot of blocks to the dagger attack. When then I'm just going to pledge fealty, be online either way, swing the other dagger. And if they've committed a lot, we can just go Fire and Brimstone and just kick off our combo turn right away. Which we're probably not going to do. I can't really see them committing so much where that's a viable option. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's possible. It's possible. But yeah, online, turn 2. This is what we want to see. This is how we beat Verdance. Thinking, yeah, dude. Think you're good. Pledge fealty these nuts. Okay, so draw off a saver. Perfect. Don't want to create a vigor. We're going to create a vigor token. And then we're going to go buff power mark. Swing the other one for one more. And buff power mark so we can just keep getting fealty tokens. They're committing blocks to it. They don't know that I'm just going to arsenal this. Oh, they're thinking about blocking. Best part of Fang, hidden information. They don't know what I have and don't have. They just used 3 pieces of armor and got 0 value. Actually got no value from that. That's actually nuts. Scout. I'm doing a scout. Scout for 3. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go through. I could have destroyed it, but then I'd have to destroy 4, and that's not good. We don't want to do that. So let's swing Obsidian Firebane, and then we're gonna play Imperial Intent. Gonna get to 3 fealties regardless. Could also just play this, but I don't know. 4. Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah, pitch that. Turn one of the best D-reacts in the game, Shelter from the Storm, into a 2-block. Even with Scour. Get online. So you keep marking. Make another bigger. Unless there's another Scour in that arsenal. You're cooked. And even then, that would be like mega high roll. Felling of the Crown. Only for 4. It's not that big of a deal. What should we bottom? Bottom twist and turn. And we're going to pop off. We are going to pop off. Dagger for 1. Fire and Brimstone. That's going to make us fealty. That's going to let us mark. Then, you know, we're going to start generating these fealties fast. Yeah, we're already like it's such a strong. This is nuts, man. This is actually nuts. This is a bit of a. I'm not gonna lie. This is an extremely high rolling game. I'm not even gonna. But you know, I can't place it all on high rolling. You know, I'm also like. You know, I build the deck and deck's playing well. Those partially good decisions. You know, because I chose to like mark with Long Whiskers, I was able to get another fealty, so I wasn't completely dead in the water from that Scour. You know, I've learned that even if you're at 3 with Verdance, you're not out of the water until you're at like 8. And even then it's like, could have more. You just need as many fealties as humanly possible against Verdance, you know. 7. However many fealties you have, not enough. Get more. That's gonna hit. Attack again. 5, 6, 7 into 3. Just runs away with the AO once you get online. Giving this Verdance no room to breathe. Now they're at 11, so E-strike for 7, yep. Yeah, I'll give you 3. Just get the last bit of value I can out of my armor. Hunt's End. Hunt's End. Why is my headset staticking? Oh, that's cringe. Bear skin of the Millennium Tree. So we're just gonna sidestep, because that's what you could do when you're Fang. Rules don't apply to you. You can do whatever you want. You overblock, and I'm like, okay. You overblock, I just attack on the next one. You underblock, I buff up that dagger. Oh, they conceded. I mean, that's how, no. Those are my stream tags that I was changing. Yeah, that was a very high early game to start to stream, but it kind of shows what you have to do to beat Verdance. You need a lot of speed. You need to step on the gas and punch through and don't let them breathe. And as mean as that seems, as much as you're like, ooh, this a bid. How do you play the mirror much? Yeah, so the Fang mirror is miserable. It's Are you expecting other Fangs? I am. Okay, so the Fang mirror is basically very coin flippy. It is extremely like who gets online first, whose deck is built better, and who knows the matchup better. And the matchups also boils down to who cracks Kabuto first. Genuinely, like 80. I don't want to say 80. A good chunk of the Fang matchup is just who's breaking Kabuto. Who's once you get Kabuto broken. Because like the second you block with Kabuto, the other person can just be like, play Kabuto, and then you lose, right? Which sucks, but that's kind of, you know, Sisyphus and all that. There was, because I went to, in the Calling Singapore where the Pro Quest was, I played one Fang mirror, and it was the most skill-intensive Fang mirror I've ever played. Generally, the Fang mirror is very like coin flippy, but this one I was like, okay, we're both very good at the deck. We both very much know the matchups. We know what we're doing, and it was a really fun back and forth. And I beat him in the funniest way because he was at 1 life and I was like at 2, so it was really tight. It was like whoever's like getting that last bit of damage over. I had Tooth and I had whatchamacallit? Pledge Fealty, not Pledge Fealty. Affirm Loyalty in my hand. And by I attack my first dagger and he blocks for 6. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, wait, I'm not gonna get much value. It's not as good if I like play Tooth here. So I played Affirm Loyalty on the first dagger. But then when I sent the second one, he thought I didn't have any more reactions because I had only played the one. He blocked with Dynamo. I played Tooth for the +1 and won there. I honest to God, this Fang pilot, really, really skilled. It was a very good back and forth. He was really, really good. And it just came down to like, I was able to mind game him that little bit more. And it was sick. Finally, new Fang video to study. Thanks for posting these for me to watch later. I'm brand new to Fab and I've settled on Fang. Yep. Yeah, no, honestly, Fang is very much he's not the easiest deck to play. I'm going to say that much. He's not the easiest deck to build. He's not the easiest deck to play. But once you get the hang of him, he's a lot of fun, and he's very, very rewarding. I can definitely agree there. I think he's really rewarding and a lot, like, just an incredible hero to play. It's these harder matchups, like Verdance, like Syndra, that like are just so heavy and difficult to deal with as a Fang player. But once you learn how to play like against Syndra and stuff, then it's like, okay, well, Fang's like unbeatable, actually, like genuinely unbeatable. Once you learn the bad matchups, you are a god. You are actually a god. I'm parking this in Arsenal just because I don't think I'll be able to get as much value if I just play it in case he has D-React or something. So I'm trying to set up like a bigger turn here to actually push over and get marked and all that. Because Verdance is very, very defensive, so she's probably going to block out a lot of the smaller stuff I do. So I need to push like a big turn. So oh shoot, is it? There you go. Okay. And yeah, the thing that I like about Fang over like other decks that are like really aggro is Fang feels like you have to earn it, right? You're not just like Aurora or Syndra where you're just like, okay, slap my hand on the table, win. You need to know how to mid-range, you need to know how to play defensive, you need to know how to play offensive, you need to know how to play when to step on the gas, when to hold back. There's so much you need to learn how to do as Fang that it's like, it's a lot. But once you learn how to do it, you're like, oh, this is fun. I like this, right? And then we're just going to close chain just to get the Stonewall Gauntlet out of the way. But I see why. Like, the Stonewall Gauntlet's pretty good against Fang because, you know, now I have to close it if I wanted it, that second Draconic Chain Link. But at the same time, it's also like, you don't, like, it could be good, but hidden information can make it so you just, it's a 1 block or 2 block, which isn't bad, but not good either. Not bad, but not great. And also, the fact he's seen one of his Scours already. Okay, pushing through 1 point damage. And it triggers. Okay, so Saber Blitz is going to trigger and draw a card. Perfect. Scarch is going to remark. Are we going to make a... No, we're not going to make a... We're just going to Arsenal this puppy. Because we want numbers. We want 5-card hands. We want to punch above defenses. Ring of Roses pass. Oh my god. And waiting. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Saber Bloodshed. Into Hunt to the Ends of Wraith. Because, chat, this is a very... Actually, no. I want to activate Twist and Turn as well. I forgot. Oops. I forgot. Every time I have it in Arsenal on stream, I always forget that I have it, and then I, like, pass, and I'm like, ooh. But now, Verdance is put in a really hard position. They can either block this Hunt, and then have less resources to block the second dagger, or not block the Hunt, and then let me get online. It's these difficult parts that I love about Fang, because it's like, whew, there's no winning. You're in a lose-lose situation. Everything you do is wrong. And it's like... Also, like, I think the meta we're currently in is very much tuned towards specialists. If you know your deck very, very well, and you can beat the best meta decks, you are eating well. I know Syndra's also doing well, but she's not dominating like other decks were, which is really, really good to see. Like, she's good, obviously, but I'm not looking at her and being like, oh my god, dreading, this is like the worst thing ever, blah, blah, but like, I'm like, okay. Oh, I need 2 power on it, Mark. It does genuinely remind me a lot of the heavy hitters meta. I do think there's, like, it's not perfectly open like that one was, but I split my PQ with the Florian teammate and opened a gold foil Luminaris. Oh, jeez, that's gold foil Luminaris. That's sick. Like the old one or the... No, probably the newer one, I'd assume. Well, I can't assume. And the best part, when it's just one, now they can either give me a whole card. That was the OG. Okay, that's even better. They're wasting a single on 1 point of damage. Are you kidding me? Sold her 500. That's profit. That is money. But yeah, no. Now they and now it goes right back to me. They have to waste a single on 1 point of damage. That is such bad value. But that's what you have to do sometimes. Because if they didn't, I would have been online. I would have had an arsenal, and I would have just punched them back. Also, I've started running Exposed in my deck. Originally, I hated Exposed because it was a blue, and I feel like I have a lot of blues in my Fang deck, but having that, like, little bit more consistency in terms of marking, ooh, it is such a night and day difference. It is so good for Fang. Just being able to, like, having one more mark card that's also, like, pretty good, because you can, pop a fealty and, make it +2. You can use it on, like, attack actions as well. Like, if you have it with For the Drakai, you can play For the Drakai, they'll block 4, play that, it'll mark them. That kind of thing. Exposed won me my round 4 into KO. Yeah, Exposed is... I've undervalued Exposed, I'm not gonna lie. I originally was like, oh, it's not that good, it's okay. I'm not gonna go as far as, like, Brody, where it's like, oh, I'm just not gonna run Pledge Fealty. I'm only gonna run Exposed. That I don't get, but... It's a good card. Exposed, good card. It gets my stamp of approval. And then right back to me. Also, KO is like such a fun deck to play against this Fang, because with your two daggers, is it marked pledge contract? Yeah. Your value as a against KO is just so high. Because the two-handed weapon warrior weapon decks are just so powerful and so, like, consistently good rate and good numbers that's how you beat KO's good numbers, is you just have better numbers. Glint's one of the blues I would never ever cut in this deck. It's too good. It's too good. It cuts your deck down quite a lot, and it ups that consistency by a lot. Yeah, 3 cards to block. It's gonna be 7 into 4. Getting another fealty. They only got 2 decomposed cards. Are you in Mara's Discord? I'm not in Mara's Discord. Mara was actually the one who got me on Fang when I saw her original Fang list. She plays it a little bit differently than I do, which, fair. I'm not going to say she's wrong, but she does have some choices that are not choices I would make. Every Fang list I've seen from her has, like, no blues, and that, like, I never understood. Like, you're not running blues, huh? Like, not even Relentless, not even Exposed, like, only yellows, which I get it. She likes the red line stuff. It's just not my way of playing the deck, which is, I old warrior brain away from blues. Yeah, I think that's everybody's first Fang deck has to have an unreasonable number of blues. You just have a bunch of blues, and then you realize it makes you slow and kind of worse in a lot of ways. I did steal 2 pledge. 2 of pledge, 1 of proclaim. See, that's fair for me. I can never go below 3 pledge. I will never go below 3 pledge. It's just such a key card. It is such an important card and such a consistent, like, way of getting online and getting your combo rolling. Like, I can't go below 3. Like, it's so good. But that's a me thing. My mother took Tylenol when she was pregnant. Proclaim Vengeance, that's the one that's like Mark. And if it's Arachne and a resource, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I like the ratios I have now. I think the ratios I have now are like ideal. Again, totally valid. To different ratios, but I don't know. I like what I got now is just working so well for me. Better than the mark is better than the extra fealty. That's fair. I'd strongly suggest trying. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try at some point. I'll like tinker around with it because I have a pro quest in like 2 days, so I don't want to change my deck too much. I don't want to experiment too much at this point with stuff that I've like never tried or like even I'm feeling like iffy on. So, oh, they're online. I didn't even realize they were online. Oh well, that's fine. Let's do Oath of Loyalty. And just gonna push insane amounts of damage with Twist into Hansen, into Firm Loyalty, into Expose, into this, into that, into this. So much numbers. Because I panic swap cards all the time. Yeah, no, see, okay, I have this thing that happens sometimes where I'll have a deck and it'll like start working. I'm like, okay, it's kind of working. And then I'll think, oh, okay. There's this one matchup where I'm like, kind of iffy on. I'm like, I'm not sure. It's kind of okay. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to try swapping out one card. I swap out one card, nothing else. Deck stops working. I can't even get it to work in any way. And I'll be like, oh my God, like this is nuts. I don't know why it happens. It is the weirdest phenomenon. And it's always like, it's so strange. I don't get it. It's weird. Yeah, okay. The speed of this Verdansk game is going a lot better than other Verdansk games I've played, which I'm happy with. Just committing like no blocks, just go is like, I think, the best way to play. Just discarding another one. Okay. So 4 into 2 into 7. 4 plus 6. Yeah, I don't know. This is a lot difficult to like try to push this last bit of damage, but I'm still out of like combo kill range, so I think I'm okay. As long as I just need like one good hand to like push over her defenses, and then I'm good. I'm good. She's already at a low range where like she has to worry about stuff like Hansen, so like I'm comfortable where I am, but like I don't, how many 6 power ones have I played? 2 Light Up Leaves and 2 Burn Bears. So they have 1 of each left in the deck. Okay. Yeah, we're good. And then you're gonna take mental block. Oh, this is perfect. Oh no, you saw 3. Oh, okay, yeah, no, there is 3. You're right. I'm just blind. Should I pitch into Grains? I'm gonna pitch into Grains to carry over 1 damage for Brayforge, or for have I seen my Fire and Brimstone combo? This game I'm not yet. So if I see Fire and Brimstone and that one resource floating, I'd much rather have another resource floating than a dead card in Arsenal. I don't want to be Arsenal locked at this point in the game. That is terrifying. So 4 into 4, a 4 into 4, and a 5. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4 card 14? Chat, what the hell? 4 card 14? It's a pretty good rate. Pretty good. Yeah, once you hit sub 10 life, your opponent's like constantly thinking. My favorite, I can't lie, my favorite feeling while playing Fang is always like when your opponent's low life, and I'll like talk to people in my armories, and they'll like start saying like, if you have Hunt's End, I'm dead, right? And then one of two things happens: either you have Hunt's End, and you're like smugly smiling in your head, and you're like, I have it. It doesn't matter what you do. Or you don't have Hunt's End, and then you're smugly smiling like, dumbass, I just have a sick below in my hand. So it's like either way, you're just like, Discarding fruits on their turn so they don't get the arcane value. Oh, they're like, they're barely gripping to life right now. This list is working. This list is cooked. This speed, this aggro package is working. I originally had Ravenous Ravels instead of Tooths because I was like, I need a little bit more speed. But I found that like so often I would like I would try to have either Oath of Loyalty turns or like something like that. And Ravenous Rabble would be like a dead card, or it would come in for 2 or come in for 3. It wasn't as consistent, but Tooth is like always really consistent and allows me to sidestep better, which is really important in these defensive decks. So Ravenous Rabble is good in theory, but Tooth is so much more value. It's so much better. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, well, we've won. Starting this stream off, 2 Verdance wins. 2 Verdance wins. Yeah, that's 3. Yep. Average value per turn 13. Average damage per turn 13. Or average damage threatened, average damage dealt. Average damage threatened per card 3.27. That is a good rate. That is a very, very good rate. No, let's make it competitive. Classic constructed. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this build against Verdance. I have I have somebody at my armory, at my locals, who's a very skilled player, very up there. And I beat him when he was on Verdance, and that's crazy because I don't beat him often. So I take what I can get. Arachne, Marionette. Is your list anywhere by chance? I want to publish my list after ProQuest in case like I make any more changes or stuff like that. But my list is going to be up once I feel like confident with it. And they left. Are we yapping too much? The thing is with my list is like I like posting lists, but I like posting lists when I feel confident. When I'm like, okay, my list is gonna work. Reiner. Everything's the same for Reiner. I hate posting lists and then like changing things right after, or like it not being good enough, or like I want to post this when I'm confident. That's why like when I posted my first Fang list, it was right after I won an armory on it, after beating 2 of the best players at my armory, my locals with it. And then the second time I posted my Fang list was after I won a ProQuest with it, because that's when I'm like, okay, this deck can work, especially if I go as well as I did with it. I do plan to post it eventually, but I want to like make sure it's good. But I'm confident in this deck. I'm pretty confident so far. So we could block with Oath. Saber. Saber's. I'm gonna block with Oath. Oath is not gonna help me mark or nothing. Yep, they intimidated. Hyperchowl. Oh, give me 6. This hand is terrible. It's okay. We're not racing as much. Got Saber Bloodshed, Obsidian Fire Vein, and if it hits Pitchblade Flurry, Arsenal for the guy. Let's see a sideboard guide when you post listing. Yeah. My sideboard's actually pretty straightforward. I have a regular mid-range package. I have a very straight defense package. I have an aggro package. You kind of just weave them in between. Be quiet, cat. I love you, but she screams at actually nothing. And we're getting Blood Rush Bellowsed. This is not okie dokie. I'm straight up not having a good time. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. Because I want to keep this hand. For brutes, because they don't have a lot of on hits, you want to save your armor for Blood Rush Bellows turns when they're pushing a lot of like damage here. 5, yeah, we'll just take this 5 as raw damage, and then we'll just block the last one because it's probably gonna be on 10. Yeah. I'll get 4. Take 6. A lot of damage, but there's only a 9 life deficit, which is manageable. I've won Fang games with a 20 life deficit before, where I'll actually be like straight up just 20 life behind and like still get there because Fang is just incredible at mid-ranging and just generating and scratching value over time. They're just not blocking. Perfect. So we're at 2 fealties. Pledge. Fealty, let's go. And they're playing. Chat. Oof. Ooh, this is tasty. Move to reactions. Sink below. Your card loses dominate. It loses, or it doesn't lose dominate. It loses go again. Smells good. Smells delicious. Plays headlong. And then pledge fealty to give it go again. And then dagger. And then searing gaze to mark them. And then another dagger to do one more. This is why, brutes, you don't play pulping. Chat, we're gonna do the meme. We're gonna do the meme. Well, I'm gonna intimidate you. Pledge fealty. So many brutes don't know the right time to play Scowling Flashbag. And it's either when I'm like pulling off a big combo turn, like if I'm activating a bunch of twists and turns, or if I have one card in my hand. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm literally not even doing anything. She's just screaming. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here enjoying my stream, and she's just yelling and screaming. Another pledge field. Coming in for 3. I'm gonna block 3 for last pursuit because you're probably gonna intimidate me. Show me the agile windup. Show me the mighty windup. Yep, mighty windup. Oh, I'm scared. And then other claw. And we'll take this one. Take 3. Because we don't have any more good 3 walks. Show of strength. Okay. So we've taken 3. So 8. This will be 11. So 3 plus 4. So 4, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So I'm matching it. It's not good. I'll block 2. Not great, but no, it is what it is. It is what it is. Twist into dagger. Yeah, sideboarding for Fang's actually like pretty straightforward, all things considered. You put in a couple extra D-reacts for like Syndra. You run aggro packages against like Verdance. Florian, you have a bit more of a mid-rangey package, especially with the aggro builds. You're like, oh, I'm gonna like. I still keep in Sync Belows for Florian just because he's trying to like play a grindier game. He does have his big explosive turn, but yeah, you could kill him before he gets to Germinate, and even then, he has to keep so many cards for Germinate that like you're probably gonna kill him with the damage you're pushing anyway. Like you can out mid-range Florian 10 times out of 10. Steel's a bit of a challenge. Kano's a bit of a challenge. Those are both coin flips in terms of matches, but Bam Bam. Sorry, an item. I don't have any items. You're just intimidating me. So scary. Another show strength. Okay, for 9 this time. Okay, so let's see. This is gonna take me down to 10 if I take all this. I don't want to go down to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So take 4, push 5. Yeah. Oh no, take 3. Push 5. Yeah, Brute is a really fun matchup as Fang, because once you're online, it's just send more damage than you take. And you're gonna you eventually your math outvalues their math. Just don't hit 2 life. Don't get reckless swung. Parking for the Draconic Arsenal, mainly because I want to get that -1 counter off of Valiant Dynamo. You know, getting that 1 point of value is really, really important, and saving a card in Arsenal, not always bad. Skull Crack is discarded. Ah, they took my... That sucks. That really sucks. I don't want to take 7. I'll give you 3. Because... This is 8. 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So I go down to 5. Yeah, I'll do that. Is that his last Blood Rush Bellows? He has used 2 Blood Rush Bellows. He's got 1 more Blood Rush Bellows. Oh, wait, shoot. I forgot to twist. Okay, I'm going to twist first. I always forget that card whenever I'm playing on Talishar. When I'm playing in person, I always like remember it. I'm like, slap that down. I also think that like I also kind of want to post a sideboard list, mainly because like I mean this in the most respectful way possible. There are some Fangs who don't know how to play Fang. Like the biggest mistake I see Fang players make, and I say this lovingly, stop trying to race Dio. You are never, ever, ever in a million years going to be faster than Dio. You are smoking some kind of substance that is not legal in several countries. You're not going to race Dio. But you can fatigue Dio. It is possible. Like, I know... I've heard so many people be like, you can't fatigue Dio, it's not possible, it doesn't happen. No, it's possible. You can do it. Trust me. I've done it many, many times. What you have to do is you just have to be like, learning how to use D-Reacts is huge in Fang. And it's a skill I've learned, and it took my Syndra win rate from like 2% to like 80%. A common mistake I see players make when they're using D-Reacts is they'll like play their D-Reacts first. They'll slap down their D-Reacts the second they see it, which is not right. You need to use D-Reacts effectively. You need to find your MPH, your minimum playable hand. What is the least amount of cards you have and still have a hand? Then you block with everything outside of that, and then use D-Reacts. I'll play if you want practice in Dio. hey, if you join my game, sure. Go like I'm not gonna say no to practicing any kind of like meta decks. I'll take it. So this is 9. Oh, I got a combo. We got the combo, chat. We got the killing combo. This is a kill turn. So we're gonna 1, 2, 2. I'm gonna go 4 into 3 into 5 into 2. They're giving 2. They're getting 2 cards. I'm gonna say okay. Here's 4. Here's my react. Here you go. And swing the other one. And slide that Fire and Brimstone. I don't even need reactions. But yeah, for Dio, fatigue. If you're at 1 life, just you can dagger them forever and win. You're not gonna race a Dio. It's not gonna happen. Okay, let's join this game. Let's see what this game is. Madeline Treasure Hunter. Treasure Hunter. We're gonna go first. I'm actually played against a little bit of Maryland. I like Maryland. A smart Dio brings fat deck versus Fang. Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of Dios are not expecting Fang to fatigue. That's the other thing. They're expecting Fang to like try to push back and forth. It doesn't work. But also, like, as you're boosting, even with setup, it doesn't, you know. Like, even with setup, it's just like, it's nice, sure, but you, even with setup and all that, you need to really high roll. Fang into Dio, I see them bring Fridge instead of Achilles Goliath. And I know they don't know them. Yeah. Why are you yelling? Why are you screaming? She's upset at all the Dio players who don't know how to play against Fang. You know, it's a mistake I made one too many times. Again, going back to Pro Tour Singapore, I played against a Dio, and it was round 2, and I was facing a Dio, and I was like, oh, this is so good. What happened? Okay, so like I got a hand where I was like, oh, I can get online with this. I was like, I can get online. And I took damage, and I think I took a boom grenade too. And I almost got online. And then because I took more damage, because I kept that hand, I lost. Because I realized, like, oh, I'm not, even if I get online, your numbers are always going to be better than mine. Just practically speaking, your numbers are better. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's 50-50. Not 50-50. I think it's more like 60-40 in favor of Fang. If the Fang player knows what they're doing. If they don't know what they're doing, it's an easy win for Dio. I think, yeah, it can be an easy win for either player. Okay, and there's something Sleep Dart here for 7. I don't want to give you cards, dog. I don't want to give you cards. I'll block 7. Because I don't want to give you cards from my hand. I want to give you not cards from my hand. I want to take hits and just send it back. But hey, if the worst I'm getting is a blue Sleep Dart. Things Maryland is such a fun deck. Thoughts on KO matchup with Fang? KO is Fang food. Legitimately. With Valiant Dynamos with 2 weapon swings? Fang food. Free. Two-handed weapons are just so incredibly powerful. But when you're Fang and you can utilize like 1-2 card hands really effectively and consistently, like especially 1 card hands, when it's late game and you're in like those single digits, your 1 card is gonna be worth like 5 points of value. 4 from dagger, 1 from the second dagger, 1 from dynamos. 5 points of value per card is nuts numbers, especially late game. I cannot overstate how good those numbers are late game. When it's like, because the KO is probably going to need to keep like at least 2 cards, like at least send like 6. You keep 1 card, you're sending 5. Right? You just got to block very well, block very effectively, play very patiently. Patience is the key to that matchup. You're going to block a lot. You're going to have a lot of really small 1-card hands, but if you're patient enough, they're going to start blocking. And they start blocking more and more. And eventually, ooh, they're almost dead. You don't have to block as much now. Ooh, you got on send. You win. GG. And we got 2 fealties already. Marlon must have a nutso hand to justify this. Okay, we got Imperial Intent, Twist and Turn, Searing Gaze. Not bad cards. What is it? King Shark? It's gotta be King Shark. King Kraken. King Kraken. Block 4. I have all reactions. But yeah, Marlin's a fun matchup for Fang because like Marlin can be strong until you face Fang, and the only arrow I care about does not have overpower. It's like, oh, battering bolt. And I'm like, okay, block it out. I just, my deck is so mixed and filled with attack actions, attack reactions, non-attack actions. I don't care about most of your arrows. And if not, I can just play around them. But honestly, I've tried playing Marlin at a armory last week. She's very fun. I called her mid Zalia for a while. I do still think she's mid Zalia. She's not the as good as Azalea. You know. Okay, when are we gonna get Harpoon in the ledger? Can we get Harpoon in the ledger? Is that a card that is in the pipeline? James White, if you're watching. Brian Gottlieb, who follows me on Blue Sky, probably watching the stream right now. When are we gonna get Harpoon in the ledger? Her core mechanic is techless against some heroes. Yeah. It's still really good against like a lot of heroes, but then some heroes it's just like, she's got more bad matchups than Azalea does, and she has to. Her deck's a little more consistent than Azalea's because you don't need a bunch of pumps that can just brick your turn and just end everything. Just like you like it, but at the same time, then it's like. I've thrown a lot of blues. It's not like Guardian. Like Guardian. With Guardian blues, at least it's like, okay, I can swing hammer. My blues are like, I can at least convert them into 4 points of damage. Marlin can't do that. Like, she has her gold twin harpoons, but you need gold for that, bud. And you're not like Gravy. You're not pumping gold left, right, and center. Yeah, Marlin can absolutely take control turn 1 and just run away with the game. That's like similar to Azalea. And when you have those games, whew, spicy. I just really dislike how Eye of Ophidia has become such a staple in some decks to where you need it. I genuinely think for Marlin and for Gravy, Eye of Ophidia is like almost essential. Like any deck where you're drawing, Eye of Ophidia is just so much value. Being able to like look 2 cards deep in your deck, it's. If I'm playing competitively, I need that Fable, which sucks. It's like it's expensive. So I hope we get a reprint of that Fable reprints for Eye of Ophidia. Would appreciate, James. Please. Port side exchange, discarding Target Trap. I don't know why they play Target Trap against Fang. I don't... Like, if you played that against my Dagger, I could just swing with the other one. It's basically a 3-block defense reaction. I mean, it is a 3-block defense reaction. I guess. I don't know. I guess, like, because with Fang, trying to block him to any capacity is like a fool's errand. You're just trying to, like, speed him. So I always look at defense reactions against Fang and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. So we get Bluefin Harpoon. I don't want to play Seek Below. Should I sing Pledge? I want to sing Pledge. Because I Pledge. Okay, so I'm going to get here to get on. Unsend. Let's go. Let's go. Never punished. Never punished. Never punished. Chat, we are the Fang God. We are the absolute Fang God. We are never punished. Never, ever, ever, ever punished. So yeah, now we're going to just play For the Decay. I found that a lot more on For the Decay turns. What I'm doing a lot more often is just dumping my hand except For the Decay and sending it just to get max value. Because I'm not going to do much. Like, if I'm like... Most of the time, I'm just not really going to do much else. If I just can't really do much else consistently, I'm just trying to get defensive value. At least. And we get the combo card. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. The only thing that can make this better is if she played 3 of a kind right now. If she played 3 of a kind, we get another card just drawn, and we get back to the balance. So can we see 3 of a kind? We got Fire Brimstone, Affirm Loyalty, Searing Gaze, Hansend, and a Shelter from the Storm. We get it. When Fang pops the fuck off, he pops the fuck off. I'm just like... Premeditate. Show me... Why are you not showing me 3 of a kind? Why are you not playing 3 of a kind? Never fucking punished! I can't scream. It's like 11 p.m. at night. I can't scream. I can't scream right now. Never fucking punished, chat! The only thing beyond this that could make this even better is if she didn't draw an arrow. Huh? She didn't draw an arrow. She didn't draw an arrow. Okay, she drew one now. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, she drew Bluefin, the one I don't care about. She at least has Yellowfin, I guess. I can't, you know, I wouldn't even blame that assumption. I would not blame that assumption right now. This is just God tier. What is a blue card? Sacrilege, that's what it is. There are 2 things Fang players don't fuck with, and that's blue cards and Decimator Great Axe. Got a pitch card to make this Fire Brimstone turn even stronger. Because we can just... Oh my god! I don't normally re-upload my clips. No, I didn't. I'm not reading that name. DETH2. I don't appreciate these liberal media lies posted in my Twitch chat, and you're gonna be banned because you're part of the CIA. If she survives this turn, I'm gonna be I'll eat my fucking flex tape. Oh my god, this is the luckiest game I've ever had. This is actually like inhuman levels of luck. This is actually like mid-Dio turn. See, you can call it a mid-Dio turn, but remember that we're warriors, and warriors are based on consistency. Dio is high variance. So we're just pushing good numbers all the time. Chat, I think this is foreshadowing for my pro quest on Sunday. This is foreshadowing how it's gonna go. Because that is the luckiest. Capital L lucky. Had they drawn Battering Bolt? Had they drawn Redfin? Had they drawn any generic arrow, wouldn't even put me in an awkward position. You fucking Yellowfin? I don't care. I think you broke it. I did. You know, this person watches the stream. I apologize. Could add one more damage with bracers. I didn't want to break chain. I wanted to, yeah, I wanted the didn't want to break chain for these, but yeah, I should have. Oh man, that is nutso. Absolutely nutso. Okay. What's the harpoon gonna be? What's the pew pew? Break chain before Hunt's End. Actually, yeah, I could have done that before I'm playing Hunt's End. No, you're right. I don't know. It's 1 damage. They're at 3, I'm at 25. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference at the end of the day. Like what do they grab? At least I'm gonna see what they grab, so it's not like a Redfin harpoon. Redfin harpoon. So, chat. That's gonna be 4, 8. I think we're gonna grab. Oath of Loyalty. Skirting Ablaze Headlong. Because it's going to have overpowers, so worst case scenario, we can just dump our hands, send the Oath, pass, which is not a terrible turn at this point. 3, 6, 7, 8. Just give you 8. I'm not covering that. There's no way in hell I'm covering that. I was like, maybe if I can, like, sneak around it, I can, like, play Oath of Loyalty. No. Just send it for 3. Snipe a card from their hand. Pass. This is I see. Is this a concession? Oh, no, I was like, are they conceding? Let's get a close chain pass. Seafloor salvage. Sure, get a gold. Valid play. Codex is the 12 value card that makes Rangers almost playable. It made Azalea insanely playable. It is not so in Azalea. It's fine in Assassins. It's a good one card play for Assassins. But Azalea. That is the intensity of my joy. Authority of Ataya. Oh my god. Yeah, no box. I all reacts. I don't care. But yeah, Codex just it enabled so many good plays for Azalea. You know, and just yeah, I turned single jammers just for her. Yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Azalea. I adore Azalea. One of my favorite heroes. I'm glad she's gone. You know, she as much as I loved her, playing her while fun was just like, I felt there were so many games where I just like took the game turn 0 and then just won, which like, I mean, yeah, you win, but like, it's not really fun. It's like Starvo level where you just like fuse and then either fun or pain. It was absolutely either fun or painful. I did like how the high variance would like just it was fun sometimes. I can't even deny that. The mirror was literally who draws around the ledger. Absolutely, the mirror was just who draws the nuts first. That's why I really liked the whenever they do the gentleman's agreement of, okay, we're just going to both remove around the ledger. I played a side event at Canadian Nats 2 years ago, and I brought Azalea, and the person I played against, we did the gentleman's agreement, and it was a really fun back and forth. You know, without Ren Ledger, the mirror is actually really, really fun, because you actually kind of gotta like block sometimes. You gotta like, you know, utilize it. I missed on a top 8 Battle Harden and a top 8 Bro Quest to losing Azalea here. Oh no, that's painful. That is painful. But for what it's worth, I think Azalea is definitely playable in Silver Age. She's one of the heroes I'm considering in Silver Age. You have all your good pumps. You have the lace cards, which you want to see. You know, dominates incredibly good, where people's armor is like 2 marshmallows taped together. Right? You could just send so much for dominate. Death Dealer's still legal. Death Dealer's legal. It's just so good. It is just so good, and it also lets me Yarl Vitredi, good. But also lets me utilize my special Azalea cards, which I'm gonna show on stream a bit later. But okay, so for Jarl, I think we just go aggro package. I think. Yeah, let's go aggro package. Jarl's fine. Jarl's the easy guardian to beat. I love how much it says that Jarl was literally designed to beat Fang. And I could beat Jarl with my eyes closed. I want to clarify, because I'm pretty I do sound cocky on stream sometimes. My cockiness is like 99% entertainment value. I make it because it sounds more fun when someone's like, yeah, no, I'm winning, I'm gonna crush them, dominate them. They're just like, whatever, I'm okay. I want to like, you know, I want it to be fun. I want it to be fun experience. I want it to be like, oh, this person's entertaining. I like their confidence. I like that kind of thing. But yeah, for the Drakai, just relentless into for the Drakai, very easy, very good early turn play with 2 Affirm Loyalties. Grab an Oak and ult from their hand. That is great, because that's like the only card you actually have to worry about. With Fiddler's Green on top of it. What more do you need? What more do you need? Sending Comandario Conquistar. I'll give him 6. There was there are certain matchups for Fang where if you get online early, it is the funnest experience you will play. Not so much for the opponent. Jarl. I had a one game during the Singapore calling where I played against the Jarl. And I feel bad. Because my opponent, he seemed like a nice guy. He was like really, he like seemed really nice. He was cordial. And I feel bad because I got online. I got 2 fealties. Turn 0. And he was the fucking one who went first. So when my turn came around, I got my 3rd fealty. So the whole game was just me playing around Blizzard, just sending good numbers. And I won. And I felt bad because I could see kind of like was like a little bit frustrated by it. And I don't blame him, but it's just kind of like, hey, it's what we do. Okay, so I'm seeing a very defensive Jarl. Without Sib, obviously, but these are the Jarls that I like playing against. These are the decks that I like playing against, because guess what? I'm gonna outvalue you. Not if I don't draw any fucking Draconic cards. Oh my god. No, I want to pay 1 to avoid discarding. I would love to pay 1 to avoid discarding. I'm going to pay card to shoot. Because I want to be able to swing twice. Feast and turn. Yeah, because it's going to let me dig 2 cards deeper into my deck. Draw, plus swing the second one. Yeah, Jarl is like, I don't know, I want Jarl to be better than he is. If I'm being fully honest here, I would love it. In a perfect world, Jarl would be not the top deck. I wouldn't want like a tier 0 format where it's like all Jarl like Starvo level. But I want Jarl to be, I would love it if Jarl was just like another deck people had to think about when deck building, where it's not like, oh, a deck you don't even have to worry about. It's like, no, this is actually like a threat. Right? I want Jarl to be a threat. Because we need some level of ice. We need some level of disruption. Ice is important to the game of Flesh and Blood. Without ice, things just run rampant, and then it's just like not fun. That's how we get Zen. That's how we get Syndra. This is our Ice Heroes. Yeah, ice is nowhere near the best disruption anymore. It used to be like, oh my god. Ice is a very particular kind of disruption that I think is very good for the game. You want to be able to slow down these very fast decks and just like taking their arsenal. It's not like Warriors have Provoke, which is disruption. Yeah, Provoke is absolutely disruption, and it is a very, very good card. Sniping an extra card from their hand, losing them value on blocks if they overblock. It's very strong. I support it. Also, I might as well explain it. I'm playing Balance of Justice into Jarl because Jarl's Frostbites can actually screw me over a little bit, a significant amount, if, he's able to get a lot on and start chaining them and that kind of thing. The keyword is if he starts getting them. This means he has 3 armor pieces he has to use Frozen to Death to pop, which, that's Frozen Death's already like a big ask, especially against a deck like Fang, where I'm just like doing a lot, where I'm pushing a lot of damage, I'm pushing big numbers, I'm doing like so having to do Frozen Death 3 times is just a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing that they're not going to block with his last card, so I'm just pushing as much damage as I can. Trying to, like, just because this is a long chain link, there's a lot of draconic chain links. Also, Jarl's just, like, really cool. He's just a really fucking cool looking hero. Look at him. Look at him. Mr. IKEA manager. I can make those jokes. I'm European. Balkan, but... Same difference. Coordinates peak. Do I want to pay 1 to avoid discarding? I would love to pay 1 to avoid discarding. I'm going to pay... this one. They're super cool. He took 500 million damage to activate Peak once. Yeah. I mean, Peak is actually, like, a really strong card. Like, all things considered, I ping the opponent, very, very good. You know, I can't even lie. Peak is a very, very strong card. Being able to consistently, like, IP1, IP1, IP1. For some decks, it's very detrimental. And... you know, stopping me from having a 5-card hand. I don't want to say it's worth it, but I can totally get it. And he's just gonna swing hammer. Swing hammer. I'll give you my Valiant Dynamos. Interesting that he's playing Well Grounded too instead of Quick Dodge Flexors. When Quick Dodge Flexors is objectively the better equipment. For Fang, at least. If you're playing a defensive deck, play Quick Dodge Flexors. Just for Christ's sake, just play Quick Dodge Flexors. It's a good card. It's a good card. It's a good card. It's a strong card. You know. Probably a budget version. They got Rampart. They got Rampart the Ram's Head. Tunic. But, you know, it could be budget, but, like... I guess just speaking broadly. Quick Dodge is good for Fang. Or against Fang. I'm flexing my premiums for 100, but never played a deck that uses them. I bought them recently just for Gravy Bones. Because I have this thing where if I play a deck, I have to have it maxed out. Because I will be so tilted if I lose a game. And my thought is like, oh my god, like if I just had this one stupid card, I could have won it. If I just had this one stupid card, I could have won it. And I hate that feeling. Because I'm like, I don't feel like I played at my best. So whenever I'm like, oh, I'm missing this card, I'm like, yep, guess I have to buy it. See, I just turned 2 common move for 37. Astilio does Astilio things. Astilio is a very kind of deck. You just send it. Can't adapt me my last progress, yeah. Wizards are so annoying when they can just combo you in 1 turn. It's just the most unfair feeling thing to happen in the game of Flesh Blood. It's such a tilting deck. Can I get there? Absolutely. Kino's a very, very tilting deck. I'm gonna pitch out the loyalty. Because we have our Fire and Brimstone combo. But I will say, one thing that I really like that LSS has done is they've slowly but surely, like, weakened very hyper over defensive decks. And I like this because I feel like over defensive decks are, like, annoying to play but easy to beat. Right? most decks worth their salt can beat a bulk fatigue or a very blocky heavy deck. You set up 5-card hands, you punch over their defenses, you win. But it's not fun to do that. Like, you're just like, oh, no, I'm just gonna block. It's not fun. That's not interactive. So the fact that stuff like, Gravy Bones exists to stop these kind of decks is like, I really like it personally. I'll be honest, I'll die in this hill. Arcane damage is terrible design. I don't think arcane damage is terrible design. I think that, like, arcane damage isn't, like... I'm trying to find the right way to word this in all honesty. If you have a problem with defensive decks, make better aggro decks. Don't invent a damage type and a bunch of shit equipment that does nothing but interact with it. I think that Arcane is... Arcane itself is fine. It's Kano that's the problem. If we lived in a world where, Kano wasn't the first wizard we got, I don't think it would be seen as that bad. Because Kano games are just not fun. I don't think there's many people who enjoy playing against Kano. I think most people, like, dread playing Kano. They're like, ugh, it's either, like, got it or they don't, and I gotta, like, do this whole stupid combo thing to, like, beat them or whatever. And I hate it. I don't think many people like it. But that's why I'm excited for Adult Blaze. When they finally print Adult Blaze. I'm excited for Kano to hit LL so they can print Adult Blaze. Invalidate Icelander, also invalidate half meta too. Yeah. I think Icelander was fine. I think she was okay. She was annoying, but I don't mind the I don't mind ice. I just genuinely don't mind ice. I don't find ice to be a big problem. I think ice is important in the game. Yeah, I think Kano, like, they don't do enough when you have 40 life to play with. Kano wants RPQ. Kano is just a spoiler deck. Yeah, I think a mid-range wizard's fine. I think Acilio is, like, not terrible. I don't hate him. Yeah, I think that, like, the thing that I don't like about Kano is just, like, how much of the deck is just straight variance. You see your combo or you don't, and if you don't, you lose. And it's like, it's frustrating. It is genuinely frustrating because, like, if you win because he didn't see his combo, you're like, okay, well, I won because he drew poorly. But if you lose because he did see his combo, you're like, okay, I lost because they drew well. That's not fun. That's, like, it's lame. It's like, oh, I don't like it. Though I will say, well, you can't directly disrupt Kano. Azalea was actually a really strong Kano counter because when you played Azalea, you could just send big arrows with Dominate, and you were like, no, you have to combo me now. So they didn't have it, like, there and then. They could send, like, a small arcane turn, but that's about it. You also had Seek and Destroy. You also had Inertia, which made it really hard for them to set up Aether Wildfires. That's why, like, when I played Azalea, every time I faced a Kano, I was ecstatic because I was like, I'm just gonna chain dominates. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna chain dominates. I'm gonna push so much damage. I'm gonna just do it all. And I'm just never gonna let you get your combo online. And sure, I'm saying this big error for dominate. You have to like do something about it. Still awesome turn 0-1. That's Kano. Yeah, that's Kano. I think LSS is getting better at it. I think honestly, like, Kano is probably like, I had a video a long time ago I was gonna make on why Kano is terrible, but then they banned Tome and that invalidated like half the video. Which, okay, I'm sorry. Can I just say, LSS, Tome of Aetherwind, too broken, too overpowered. Okay. Here's 9 copies of Tome of Aetherwind and Overflow the Aetherwell. Excuse me, what the fuck? So not long. Sib was fine. People hated Sib too much. It was fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Like, I'm sorry, there's so many cards that people like hate, and I'm just like, it was fine. It's okay. It's whatever. I think Sib was problematic because of like the type of games it made that was boring, and that's why I kind of like that they're making defensive decks kind of bad. But I think Sib was fine. You could beat Sib. Sib was beatable by most decks. Sib was not this like yeah, I didn't really hate Sib. Might have been also because I played a lot of Dio at the time, but Sib was just like, once you saw Sib, like Sib, you could kind of you could kind of predict generally what kind of decks it would be in, right? I know, I have a decent belief, like I can trust that Jarl's probably gonna run Sib, right? Also, the entirety part of the misspell was a mistake. Naming Sib with Null Time Zone was so funny. That sounds hilarious. Oh my god. Can't block, can't. No, you know what was funnier? Naming Inner Chi with Null Time Zone. Oh, I cannot tell you. I cannot count how many games I would play. I would play against like Enigma or Zen or New, and I'd name Sib, or not Sib, Inner Chi. They'd have to play this awkward like mini game of like, oh, I have to play this to get it out of my hand, but I can't play on the blue card because then it's gonna be stuck, and it's like. I'll also say, I am so sad. I did not get more games as Zen against Enigma, or as not Zen, as Fang against Enigma, as Fang against Zen, because those matchups were actually really, really fun, and I really liked them. I really liked the Zen Fang matchup. It was so much fun. Oh my god, I miss it. The Zen Enigma matchup was such a fun back and forth because I could actually like Jagged Edge, clear your board. I'd also have to like chip gradually. You're playing slow. You're not playing slowly, but you're not playing like fast, right? So you can like I have like time to like find my pledge fealties and that kind of thing. I can go aggressive. I can go wide. It was fun. It was fun. Chat, is this Jarl just gonna fatigue me? Am I dead? Am I actually dead? Oh my god, I might be dead. I had a chance to kill him, and I missed it. Oh, I should have played the other exposed. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm actually dead. Okay. How are we gonna... I think Kabuto into Enigma was underrated. Kabuto into Enigma was, like, nuts. Unbelievable how good that was. Another card that was really good into Enigma, that all you got. Because if they had a Chi and they said, okay, summon Spectral Shield, swing, that all you got, draw a card. And we win. Oh, wait, no, they could have played, what do we call it? Sigil Solace. 2 Sigil Solace. The 2 Sigil Solace. They just missed the window to play it. That's fine. I'm gonna pinch this, get this out of my hand. It's okay. We still win this. Just need to play very carefully. Play very particularly. Remember, you have 37 life. You don't need fealty. Wow. I haven't needed fealty in a while. I'm at 10 fealty. I don't need more. Oh, this is a bit of a... I misplayed. I could have played another Expose on one turn and then taken him down to 1 life. IP yourself and trade dagger swings for cards in deck. I mean, I guess. I don't think that's the best. Well, I mean, it could be a decent strategy. I still think I have more breathing room than that. Actually, yeah, no, I think I might soon need to just be like, swing pass, swing pass, swing pass. Because he's at 17. I don't think he's going to have the damage to kill me. I mean, I still got blues in deck, so it's fine. I'm not, like, dead in the water. Chat, am I actually getting fatigued? Because I wasn't paying attention. Oh my, that is embarrassing. That is actually embarrassing. No, right. I'm not dead. As long as I have 1 card in deck. But not looking good. No, I can still do this. It's okay. I mean, I still got cards to use, so I'm not like... The game's not over. He's used a lot of his, like, life gain cards, so... And a lot of his D-reacts, so he's probably, like, not in a good place to block effectively. Send dagger, let him overblock pass. Yeah, that might be a decent strategy. Just, like, start letting him overblock more. Send hunt. Send dagger. Pass. He's got very few ways of dealing damage. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can. I might be able to still win this. As long as I have a card in deck, I can keep just going like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And he's gonna run out of life before I do, because he's at 6. I'm at 37. All right, chat. Our new goal: can we survive through this Jarl? Because he's at 5. He's at 10 cards left in deck. You know, that's fine, but we're at 19 turns in this game. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, he's gonna Everbloom. Oh, I lost this game. He's gonna Everbloom life and just cycle the lives. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna concede because I misplayed. I should have. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, man. Had I played that other I had a turn where if I played that other exposed, I was like paying attention to chat. That's my bad, and I wasn't like paying attention to the game. Had I played that other exposed when he was at 1, I could have killed him then. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, he was gonna just cycle. Okay. Dio game. Balance of Justice. Because you're gonna play around it. You go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Let's do this. Let's see. Can the Fang Master beat a Dio? Oh, chat. Okay. So, D reacts. Go to Arsenal, and you only use them when they have boom grenades. So they're going to play Boom Grenade right away. And they're also playing Habibi Blaster. I love Habibi Blaster. They're just going to Arsenal pass. Okay. Pretty decent turn 0. We're just trying to cycle cards out. We're not actually trying to like get online. We're just trying to get cards on our hand. Arsenaling that all you got. And that's it. Yeah, this whole this game is just can I block effectively enough to stop Dio? You know, this is like it's like an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm trying to stop Dio. I'll give you my dynamos. You know, nice easy 1 block. Easy, crisp, clean, tender, juicy. Easy 3 block. Also, the stream numbers have been doing like much better over time, and I very much appreciate that. We're starting to hit double digits pretty consistently on stream, and I thank you guys. You know, seeing people actually enjoy me streaming makes me want to stream more. So, you know, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. So they're coming in for 4. We're gonna use a single. Which reactions? Here we go, another 3 block. Oh! Yeah, Max V. Hmm. 6, 10. Block 10 pass. No boom grenades hitting me today. No siree, Bob. No siree. The funniest thing is the look on a Dio player's face when a Fang just like covers their max V, like, you're not supposed to do this. The, the, this isn't in the Bible. Which is true. You know, the story of the humble Fang player fatiguing a Dio is not in the Bible. It's shocking, I know. I want to say Dio misplay, but like not even that bad of a not even like a misplay inherently, but like I always love seeing overextending with boom grenades. Seeing this, because this is like, ooh, now they have less boom grenades in deck. Now I get even more value from blocking. Not even a misplay. I just like seeing this because now it's like, ooh, when I'm blocking 6, I'm not just blocking 1. I'm blocking 2. So yeah, look at this throttle. I got give you 6. T-bone, testicular bonage. I'll give you my Balance of Justice, and I'll block with my Long Whiskers Loyalty. Alright, let's see. Can I win? Can I get this? I might be able to just get this. I just might be able to get this. Because we pushed past a couple of their power turns. Like we already got their max V turn. Very good. We're seeing they have Tekla Pounders, but they've played one and pitched one, so hey. I'm not gonna play now. I find that like Dio has like generally like I don't want to say 2 to between like 2 and 3 big push turns where like you're really kind of like on the back foot if they line up right. But once you get past those, it's like, okay, now you're getting your blue boost cards. Now you're getting like your mid-ish boost cards. And then you have 1 card in hand. So we're going to go block 1 with reactions. Shelter. But yeah, D-Reacts last. I cannot emphasize enough. D-Reacts last. Ooh, outpace for 6. 13. Take it. Yeah, you know, you got me. Yeah, that was a good move. You got me. And then Habibi Blaster. Should I take this? Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Because I don't want to waste a D-React and I don't want to waste armor on like a raw damage. Hey, we got through a power turn. Got through 2 power turns. We're still at 22 life. This is really, really good. Because for Fang, in this matchup, I just need 1. Just 1 life. I don't care about anything else. Outpace is definitely annoying, though. Definitely annoying. So they're at 4 cards in hand, not a 5-card hand, which is, again, something you really want to see. Blue 0 to 60. We got Valley, got an Arsenal. So we could play it, but I don't want to, because we still got our 2 blocks in hand, which I value more. Because again, we don't need the draw value. We just need the block value. We just need pure numbers. And using 2 block on 2 power card. Value numbers. Yeah, just play Searing Gaze. Oh, actually, I'm gonna swing the other Fire Vein just so I can get the Dynamos back. Do I need it? No. Actually, I do kind of need it. Like, having the 1 block is good. Gaining 1 point of life is pretty crucial. Well, not crucial, but useful. 4. Block 3. Is there a boom grenade on top? How many boom grenades have you seen so far? 2. So you have 4 more probably. Null time zone. What are they going to name? Sink below? Sink below would actually be crushing. And they said sink below. Oh my god. No, I like trust that the guy's not watching the stream, but like, that's funny. That is a very funny. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I said I was gonna fatigue. I told my strategy. I revealed my the group DMs got leaked. BIOS update. Underrated card. IMHO. Underrated card. Quite a spiciest of meatballs. 7. So let's go again. I guess I could max V again. Max V 16. Play 1 and boost 1. Move reactions. Oh, I forgot they named Sigma. Yeah, I'll take 4. That was not a good play. I forgot that. I literally was just talking about how funny it was. And I was like, oh, isn't it so funny how they named Sing Blue? Isn't that hilarious? What the? God damn. Dumb. So they didn't boost. Which reactions? Now you got take 1. So not going ideal. No, it could be going a little bit better. Oh wait, oh shoot. Sorry, I realized I could activate balance. Balance. I skipped past it too fast. That's my bad. Yeah, I was just gonna crack balance because I realized I had the priority too. Alright, the ability to, I should say. Get this 2 block out of my hand. So this is going not terrible. I've had worse Dio games. I'm just being straight up honest, I've had Dio games that will go a lot worse that I've still won. So I think this could still go pretty well. They burned about half their deck. We've seen 2 max Vs. We've seen 2 boom grenades. They've burned through their outpaces. This is not a bad place to be for Fang. I'm not unhappy with this. So this is 4. I'll give you 3. Take 1. You don't really gotta cover the breakpoints too diligently until they get those boom grenades. When they get those boom grenades, then it's like, ooh, okay, block every single breakpoint. But for now, it's just like, block what you can. It's okay. It's fine. And then they're gonna boom grenade. Crank that soldier. Crank that soldier boy. And then draw off Cerebellum. Yep. Whoop. Pulse wave. Yeah, you can see my my Imperial intent, but then I'm with reactions. Sink below from Arsenal, baby. Not a 3 block. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take. It blocks. It. Not if it's max V. Oh god damn it. Oh, this is 13 if it hits. Almost dead. Okay. We're down to 4. Chat, this is... You know what? This looks bad. Chat, this looks very, very bad. But it's okay. Because this means they don't have any more max Vs. They do not have any more max Vs. They've seen half their boom grenades. They've seen about 2/3 of their deck, approximately. Relatively speaking, this is not a terrible position. And we still have some good armor left. They're digging. They're digging. They're you know, going okay. We're at 4. Throttle. Not what we want to see here. I mean, if they have a boom grenade, we're dead either way. Yep, that's game. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think there were some turns where he could have definitely blocked more. I think could have also, like, forgetting that he used the null time zone on the sink below. Definitely didn't help. Did not help at all. Also seeing like 2 max Vs. It's definitely a bit of a down to 1 null time zone. I should go back up to 2. It is definitely a very, very good card. I can't even deny it. I genuinely, like, it's a strong card. Let's try playing it. Let's play a Dio who let's play a Dio who's who's not in the group chat, who's not in the secrets. Let's try this. Perfect. Yeah, Battlefront. It's my favorite popper. I didn't draw any of the Battlefronts. But Battlefront's really good because on its own it blocks 3. Which, hey, a block 2 that sometimes blocks 3. I do not mind that. I do not mind that whatsoever. They didn't play their boom grenade off the top. That is an odd choice. Weird, but fine. Okay. They didn't play the backup protocol either? What the hell? This is strange. Symbiosis, Tinkering, Slings, Sisters, they don't know the Fang matchup. Yeah. Like, you played very well. You understand the Fang matchup. The thing is, most Dios don't. You understood the Fang matchup, and seeing 2 max Vs with multiple boom grenades is definitely, like, a very, like, very good. It's very, like, I don't want to say like high rolled and just got lucky, but like the cards lined up very well. Like max V's, multiple boom grenades, eating at my hand, like it's good. It's good. Okay, I'll give you 3. Oh. I'm picking up a second hero and playing the match between them really changed how I like a fab. Yeah, no, honestly, that is the best advice I was given. If you're struggling with the matchup, if you're struggling with the hero, if you're struggling to play against hero, play it. Go on Talishar, find a deck list, jam a couple games with it. You will just even a couple games will just change so much of how you play that hero. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Because the ceiling and the power level for heroes seems so much lower when you're the one holding the cards. Cover up that boom. Yeah. It's a that's your whole goal. That's how you win the Dio matchup. You just cover the booms and hope for the best. It is still a little bit like, they can high roll you, they can just get good turns and just push insane amounts of damage, but it's, given he's not using like Achilles or what's the card called? Gear Shift. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. This is how I'm expecting like majority of Dios to play, because Fang's like not a super popular deck. Like, he's pretty big, like he's pretty popular, but he's not like Syndra. He's not like Gravy Bones. He's not a deck I'm expecting like a lot of people to be ready for. I'm expecting like some knowledge generally of how to play against Fang, but not like if I play against one Dio who played like Eric, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. Bro, they're seeing all their surveillance already. That's like really good because they're burning through their power cards. Like that's like 3 of their power cards gone. 2 of their boom grenades gone. Yeah, we can leak some damage now that boom uses this. Block 3, take 1, whatever. Yeah, I'll block 4. Use balance for offense. My opponent should save it for defense even if first. I do think it should typically be used for defense, but the thing is, Dios are very good at playing around it. And I've had so many games which does nothing, so I was like, oh, if I like draw a D-React, I can arsenal and get tempo. So like I do think also but I do think saving it for defense is probably the right choice, and that like I shouldn't worry about it for offense. So yeah, no, that is a good insight there. I 10 out of 10, appreciate it. Another boom grenade gone, which we always love to see. No, it's one card though. One card that ironically makes the Dio matchup so difficult for Fang. Like takes it from like 60-40 to like flips it basically to like 60-40 on the other side, where it's like 60 for Dio, 40 for Fang. Is penetration script. It gives all your mechanologists +1, and coming in for like 4s and turning your like 3s and 4s into 4s and 5s is so annoying and so much harder to block that I'm like, oh my god, this is miserable. Jesus Christ. Let's get this out of my hand. I don't want this in Arsenal. Am I gonna get a fealty? Are we gonna get a fealty? Duolingo's harassing me. Yeah, I was actually like debating Crown of Providence, but I don't know. I there's pros and cons to both Crown of Providence and Balance of Justice. They're both, yeah, they are definitely both good. I do think Crown has its benefits, but I think Balance is also more like straight. I don't want to drop $200 for that. Yeah, no, that's also fair. Balance is expensive and hard to find. My partner has gotten into Fab. I got them into Fab, and I had to basically rebuy all my expensive staples. So I had to buy another copy of Crown of Providence, another copy of Balance of Justice. But they play Dio and they love Dio, so like I don't have to really worry about buying anything besides those 2. Like I don't have to buy another CNC or anything like that. Also, this is why we block with D-Reacts last, so we can just park an Arsenal when needed. Yeah, I'm on a really yeah. This game is going like about as well as it could. Like they're at 20 cards left. I'm at 32 life. We've seen most of their boom grenades. We've seen most of their power cards. It's fine. Max V for 10. Take 8. I don't like spending D-reacts on, turns or attacks I'm not really going to be able to block either way, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just take it. I think I'm fine. Yeah. Do they even have boom grenades left? So that's 2, 4. They have 2 left. They should have about 2 left, if I'm, like, guessing. No, there's one more. Is Fang getting real? Fang, in the right hands, is an unstoppable tank. Genuinely. I do not think it is an exaggeration to say that Fang is one of the best decks in the format. In the right hands. Syndra's hard, Verdance is hard, but once you figure those out, you are unstoppable. Like, you can mid-range out majority of decks. It's just those hyper aggro decks that have the problem. What if a rare Kano shows up? So the thing is with Kano is, you know how we're all like, oh, Kano is just, send it and pray. Kano players have basically unilaterally told me that there are matchups where there's like a strategy and you're planning. Fang is not one of those matchups. They are also just like, send it and pray. Right? So, Kano will absolutely be gone in a month. Kano's. I'm hoping Kano's gone in a month. It's mainly because, like, Kano is, like, I want him to be gone, but I think his variance just makes that, like, just a little bit too difficult. Is there even any good Kanos near you? I have a couple, like, pretty skilled Kanos near me. Like, I don't know, like, I don't have, like, Kano Gray. Yeah, okay, and this is what's left of the deck. That's how most Dio games I'm expecting them to go. Alright, we'll do one more game, and then probably gonna end after that. Victor Goldmane, high and mighty. Yum, yum, yum. Tasty. Should we go first or should we go second? Should have sheltered in response to the grenade. Should have waited for resolve first. Yeah, I could have, but that game was already over. In all honesty, that game was over. I don't think it really made much of a difference. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't really matter. Go visit Daddy's house. Right behind you? Oh, you know what? No, I can actually see that because you can change your clashes. Tectonic plating? What the hell? What is this deck, chat? Thunder Quake. Thunder Quake. Yeah, Victor is the Guardian whom I struggled the most into his Fang. Every other Guardian's just free. Valda is Fang food. If I face a Valda, it's free. Like, genuinely, because I'm not, like, I don't draw cards that often. Most of my cards are, like, the same 0-4s. So even if I have to block a little bit, I don't really care. So I can, like, Who the fuck out here playing Valda? Hey, listen. Muscular women. I think I made my point. I think the jury is fine with this level of evidence. No, it's a shame because Valda actually, like, she could have been so gas, but they decided to give her this weird mill strategy, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the actual hell is this nonsense? I'm calling my lawyer. Though, to be fair, Guardians have kind of, like, they've all just kind of become bad. Yeah, Guardians are, like, everything Guardians do, there's another deck that does what it does but better. You know, you want to play a fatigue strategy that runs the opponent of cards. You can play Assassin. You can play, if you want to play a blocking strategy, you can play Verdance. You can play Florian. You can play, there's so many better decks to play that do what Guardian does, but better. Guardians, like, they do big number. That's it. But even then, that big number is just like, other decks just do it better. Guardians have against it. Guardians are at this weird point where all of their downsides, like, they're at this awkward point where, like, if too many of their problems get solved, they become broken. Why pitch and not pledge fealty? Because now I'm guaranteed online. If I played Blistering Blade, he could have covered it with a Sink Below, and then I would have, you know, I would have had to, like, take another turn, take more damage kind of thing. Pledge is guaranteed. You're guaranteed online start turn. You had 2. Wait, what? Pledge, yeah. Oh, oh, why'd I pitch the glint? Why did I pitch instead of glint? Cool. I've been streaming for too long, man. You're asking difficult. You guys are asking difficult questions. You guys are asking hard questions here. No. That's. It's good to point it out. That's the point of the stream. I'm practicing and I'm noticing these things. You know, I'd rather make the mistakes here than make them, you know, at a ProQuest. You know, that's not where we want to make those mistakes. Oh, but we got. They popped my aura. When's my next PQ? In 2 days. Oh, this is bad. Gonna lose. Better to bank 2 than have to make 3. So, just play that and pass. Nope, I popped the fealty and played the exposed. It doesn't feel good to have to do that, but it is what it is. No, it's okay. It's okay. This is the back and forth. Once I start like snowballing tempo, Victor's not gonna come back. It's gonna be mine. I'm gonna win. Once I get online and once tempo starts snowballing, Victor sometimes legitimately cannot come back. Cannot, especially because we've seen 2 tests of Iron Grip at this point in the game. I'm more than happy to see it now. Sure, test of Iron Grip. Sure, give it to me. I'll discard a card now. Whatever. That's fine. It's always good to, like, if you're going to lose fealties, try to lose as few as possible. Even if you got to go from, like, he's not going to fatigue you like, no. No. 3, 4, take 3. No, Victor doesn't fatigue. Victor does not fatigue. Jarl fatigues. Victor. If Victor's fatiguing, he's doing something very, very wrong. Another test of Iron Grip. But that means that he doesn't got any more test of Iron Grips. So now, when we have, like, a Fire and Brimstone turn, when we have an Oath of Loyalty turn, I don't have to worry about test of Iron Grip. Done. Whatever. We're cool. I will say this is the part where it's most disruptive because, like, as long as I have 1 card in hand, then it's like, my turn's still good. He had a fucking Sink Below in Arsenal. Victor's running Sink Below. My 3 Iron Grip and top 20 cards, call a judge. Yeah, I should call a judge. My opponent is hacking. They are hacking Talishar. E-strike into Miller's Grindstone. This is a nice hand. This is a very nice hand because we go 4/4 dagger. Okay, I think that we're gonna block with the Relentless Pursuit because if both of these don't hit, I can just Arsenal this and pass, or I can just pitch swing dagger for 1. Because there's no way these are both not gonna hit. Because even if they don't, that means Victor's committed so much to blocking that just arsenaling the Hunt's End can give us like a good tempo part next turn. Test of Strength. Okay, he's... Okay. Victor fatigues by milling you. He can, I guess, but I haven't seen many Victors fatigue. At least not in the way like Jarl fatigues. I think Victor has like the potential to fatigue, but not in like. It seems it's more like Victor's like plan B rather than, oh, this is like what I'm gonna do from the start kind of thing. Should I just pass? I'm probably just gonna throw shield in front. Yeah, I'll just pitch this. I don't think Victor's like a dedicated active fatigue. I mean, yeah, sure, okay, active fatigue. Yeah, I you can call it that. That's not an unfair assessment to make. Move to reactions. Sink the Hunt's End. And we drew yellow. Okay, we're gonna get online. Guaranteed online. Casino. Uno. Duno. Firm loyalty. I am loyal to Papa Emperor. To Big Daddy Emperor. A Clash of Bravado. Ooh, that's gross. They're gonna snipe another one of my fealties. They're gonna snipe another one of my fealties! Stop! Cease! Let me get online! You... Friggin' smug piece of... Fuck it. I'm gonna get my fealty back. Block 3. Block 1, take 3. Fine. It's okay. Because Victor... Because again... We're still playing well. This is still not bad. Good dunk. Now we got Fire and Brimstone Arsenal. It sucks that they fully covered it up, but... Hey, it's fine. Because they don't know what the other react is in my hand. They don't know that this is going straight into Arsenal. How many Pledged Fealties have I seen? I think 2, so I have 1 more in deck. So I just... When I see there, I can just play Pledged Fealty and then... Tempo, tempo, tempo. Arsenal has... What did I say? 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 Except he's got Gold Ministry for 8 mites. Oh man, this game is not going the way I'd like it to. I would like this to go better, please. Can this please game go not so bad for me, please? Oh, he's digging. Or he's not digging. Or he is digging. I'll give you my crown, so I think my arsenal. It's really demoralizing when Victor blocks 4 from hand, then you look up and he still has 4 cards in arsenal. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a happy experience. I'm not gonna lie. It's frustrating. But it's okay. Because you see, even though Victor's at 38 still, you know, he's still at 38, and we're at 16, we can still win this. We can still win this. We are not over yet. It's not over yet. The fat lady has not sung. And also, I did not play the Pledge Field to the beginning for a reason, mainly because I want to, I wanted to sidestep. And I wanted to be able to play Scar Tissue as the last chain link. But I knew he was probably going to play more defensive, so I thought the Pledge Field was going to let me sidestep, which, yeah, baits him into blocking. That's the thing I was thinking about. That's probably why I pitched Glenn to try to bait Victor into blocking more. I got 2 sinks and no Draconics. We love this. We love when this happens. We love when we get online and then we just draw no Draconics. Okay, so 8. 9, 11, 12. Take 6. Go to 10. Okay, we're gonna Heart of the Cards guide me. I just need one Draconic card. We're not getting greedy. We're not getting greedy. We are at a 20 life deficit, chat. We are at a 20-0 life deficit. But that's okay. That is okay, because now we're going to be able to play a really strong game of block with 3 cards, send 5. Block with 3 cards, send 5. Block with 3 cards, send 5. And that is going to be a very good way to, easy way to win, to kill Victor. I'm going to do something. Oh. He lost the clash. Oh no, he erased the clash. I hate this card. I hate this card so fucking much. Give Guardian such good aura. Hey, why can't we just have nice things? Why can't we just have nice things? I would love to just have nice things. I'm not allowed to have nice things. Fate for he's been running Sinks and Fates all game. I would just like, can we have something nice? Can Warrior players have something nice? I'm at 19 cards. Is that 33? I'm fucking dead. What is this fucking deck? Man, this sucks. Okay, so I can't play the headbutt. He's probably just gonna swing Miller's pass. Fine, I'll just take. No, I can't just take it. He's been keeping me offline so perfectly all game. Has he Clash of Bravado? He's Clash of Bravadoed exactly 3 times. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. And he's always done it perfectly. Which sucks. Is he remembrancing? He remembranced, but he did not grab Bravado. No, Bravado's still in here. Yeah, mostly no blocks. I need to set up some kind of push turn where I just start taking tempo. This is not working. I mean, it's not the worst. I've definitely had worse Victor games. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like just a bit of high rolling. I mean, our deck totals are pretty similar, but he's at 33 life. He's at 33 fucking life. It's okay. We're going to put Twist and Turn in Arsenal to try to set up a good 5-card hand to push over his defenses. He's still trying to keep me offline. Which he can try. It's not going to work. I'm going to get online. I can get the one resource because I have in my pitch stack the combo card, Fire and Brimstone. He has 8 mites. Just it's okay. We can. Can't use non-head equipment. Six go to 3. Oh, that's low. I don't even have a head equipment at this point. Yeah, this was a bit of a high rolling matchup, but I'm trying to think of. I don't know. This was a very, very. My Talishar is lagging. Tasha's playing weird. Can I do 30 damage? My Wi-Fi cutting out? Oh my god, my Wi-Fi might be cutting out. No, it's fine. Well, you see, that's That's because I'm a warrior. And warriors also play a lot of 0 power cards, so there's a little bit of luck there too, in terms of like, you know, not getting punished in that sense. He did win his clashes a lot and didn't have to break a lot of gold, which is also like an important factor. I think I've lost this game. I think I'm lost. We're gonna rematch. Stream did stutter. My Wi-Fi is being very strange right now. I don't know why. There you go. Exposed. Draconic. Just to try to... Okay, let's see how streams... Just what stream looks like. Right. You play the mirror much? Okay, it looks fine at this point. Sorry, yeah, it only started for a bit. He's probably got like Macho Grande. And he's gonna try to finish the game off. Which, you know what? If he's got it, he's got it. I don't know what else to say. He might have it. No E-Strike. This game's not going well. It's weird, because normally I'm like really good against Victor, but these new Clash... You know what? I'm just gonna let the hammer kill me, and then we're gonna try a rematch, because that was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. I am convinced that was partially very lucky on his end. Seeing the bravados when he did, seeing the test of iron grips when he did, not getting punished for his clashes, a lot of things have to line up very well there. Enjoy running it back, because I firmly do not believe that was like without luck. I'm gonna block 4 like this because I want the Sync Float Arsenal. And this is white marking. Because Victor's got... Hold on. He's got Test of Iron Grip. So that's 3. Test of Strength. That's 6. Sync Fate. Did Victor normally play Clash of... Victor does not normally play a lot of D-Reacts, but because the thing is, I'm counting it in my head. He's got 20 misses. That is a quarter of his deck that is misses. That just lose him clashes. And he did not lose. He tied 1 clash. That is luck. That is very heavy luck. Got boom, pitch, play, threaten, draw a card. Yeah, we can get online next turn. GG, have fun. Yeah, but I should probably be going to bed, but hey, we can't end on a bad one. We cannot end on a bad one, chat. We need to end on a good one. You know, as they say in, yeah, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna say take 3. You can mill me. He missed. Oh, is he gonna? Ooh, is he gonna take the -1 counter, or is he gonna break a gold? Ooh, it is a difficult decision for him, because he can either get the Test of Iron Grip in his hand, but he gets a -1 counter, ruining his millers, or sends it to the bottom, losing one of his best disruptive pieces. He's deciding to ruin his hammer. Oh, no. He ruined his hammer. Alright, let's see. You shouldn't fear the hammer as much as you do. Use D-Reacts on... It felt a bit early to play D-Reacts for it. I am a very big proponent of saving my D-Reaction until the absolute last second. It felt too early. Because it doesn't really impact what I do. It's like, fine, whatever. I'd rather... Why not? 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 Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Right? Right? Right! Play Pledge Fealty immediately has Flash of Bravado. That is insane. I'm surprised he didn't have it now. Why didn't he have it now? I'm surprised he didn't have another Clash of Bravado. Ten. Three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 10. Don't want to get rid of my Fire Emblem Stone because it's a good card. If I play with Loyalty, then my rest of my hand's gonna be suck regardless. Take 3. Not ideal, but I don't know, we're gonna go Oath, pitch Fire for a dagger, and then Arsenal Exposed. I am learning it for Victor how fast I need to like mark and how valuable instant like guaranteed marks are in this matchup, because he can just, you know, mess up your sweet chili pepper and you're just done. Where did that saying come from? I don't know. Sweden. Darn. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Take 3. Okay, and then pitch, glint, on hit, draw card, Searing Gaze. It's gonna be 8, exposed, 9. Okay, and then is he gonna... Because if this hits, I get online. Because next one's gonna be Firm Loyalty. Nope. Punch one over. It lands. It connects. Critter Vigor. Send the second dagger from Loyalty. And then Arsenal the Headlong, because he's got quick dodge active, so I don't want to let him get... I want him to waste those resources. I'm only playing this one because, you know, I need to play the From Loyalty to get online. This is just to get online. This is the necessary ones. Okay, and now we just gotta snowball. We gotta ride this wave. Like, there's no tomorrow. We gotta ride this. Visit Golden Mane Estate. Not great. 3 actions. Only 5 life down online. Yeah, I think I can win this. Because the thing is, like, we're online. We got 2 more pledge fealties. We got a way of marking. We got Blaze Headlong. Because he had quick dodge flexors and he had a blue pitched, and he would have used that resource to cover up 2 damage. And I thought it was more valuable to arsenal the Blaze Headlong for a turn where he didn't have quick dodge active. Like, let him waste the quick dodge flexors instead of you like fully getting value from them. He's keeping a lot of cards, so he's probably got like something big. But we're at 5 fealties. The fealties are starting to snowball here, which is exactly what we need to beat Victor. So there's no pummel. 15. So to cover this up, I need to block 12. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can block 9 and then send Hansend as a 1-card 6. Yeah, I think that's the best point. It's the best. Decent, not a bad turn. Take 6, send 6. A 1-card 6 nonetheless. No, it's not that. And then if he overblocks, I can just play the Pledge Fealty in Arsenal and Arsenal the Hun's End. So, he's in a very much a damned if he does, damned if he does not position here. Clash of Bravado. You know what, Victor? Boom. 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 Just dump the hand. But Hun's End? Hun's End. It's such a good card. It's so much value. It's so much more value on offense than defense. And our turn would have sucked regardless, so I was like, I'd rather have the Hun's End in Arsenal to set up for like a bigger turn. Or I could push more damage. Rather than block with it and only get 3 points of value when I can get 6 points of value or 7 points of value at times. Go again. For 6. And we're gonna see no blocks. This is a good hand. Miller's for 3. Block 3. Let's get 8 into 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18. 4 card 18. That's why you don't dump the hand. That's why you don't just dump the hand. 4 card 18, baby. That is good fab math. That is very good fab math. He's remembrancing cards. Is he remembrancing Clash or Bravado? Goldman State, Clash of Bravado. I'm sorry, Victor. Your daddy's money can't save you this time. Papa's money can't save you now. And he's marked, so the next time we chip, we're gonna keep going. Miller's for 10. Ugh. Icky. 2, 3, 4. Take 3. I want to see this. That's fine. What are you trying to do? Is he trying to like... Oh, he forgot the arsenal. That's fair. The funny thing is, right? Victor's variance goes down a lot against Warriors because you win like 99.99% repeating your fucking clashes. Even with all the sinks, fates, and clashes that he has in this deck, he still won most of them because I lose 90% of the clashes if he has anything in the deck. Like if he has anything with a number attack value, that beats most of my deck because I run so many reactions, which is annoying as hell and part of the reason I hate Clash. Sink below to 1 point of damage. Just get out of arsenal, probably. Twist, Oath, and For the Decay. Not great hand. Say no blocks. Actually, I should have probably blocked with something. That was dumb. That was a dumb decision. Oh well, that's fine. Whatever. What FCs? What FCs? What FCs? I actually no wait. Actually, I IP'd myself. Why did I not block with the card? Well, I'm getting tired, bro. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, that might cost me. That might cost me the game. Clash. Can you stop? Why won't you just be normal? I just IP'd myself. I lost the game. I got too comfortable. I lost. I think I have too many D-reacts into Victor. I think I need fewer D-reacts, which is sucks, but I'm gonna use Crown just so I can try to like dig for like a really big push turn. Like I need to send numbers here. Sink below, and I'm gonna sink the hedgehog, see if I get something better. Nope, I got something worse. I got greedy, and I got punished for it. Oh my god, I hate this deck. I hate this deck so much. Variance is kicking my ass. And a misplay on my end, and I admittedly did misplay. Can't blame it all on variance when part of it is like I just didn't play right. That's fair. Goes up to 11. We're kind of getting fatigued, which sucks, but are you fucking kidding me? It's okay. Just gotta. use his back foot tempo to, like, get tempo back. Like, while he's got one card, just push back. He's got a Miller's. Take 2. Because I can. Ooh! Is he gonna... Ooh, is he gonna... Hey, did he... He didn't redo the... Oh, it was a tie. That's why I was like, wait, what? 6 into 8. Okay, that shows he has no D-Reacts. Eight into 2. So, okay, I think I need to go down from 5 D-Reacts to 3 D-Reacts. Take out shelters and replace them with my other twists and turns because I need tempo in this matchup. I need to start, like, generating fealties yesterday, and I need to start, like, snowballing the value from fealties yesterday. Like, this cannot be, like... This cannot be a slow thing. He's probably going to play Goldmane Estate and then swing the Millers, which sucks, but... Yeah. I might be able to just have a good power. If I can have one good push turn, I can win this game. That is not even close to what I needed. That is like 10,000% not what I needed. Oh my god. Can't believe right behind you is like actually Victor Tech. Like I thought of it as a meme, but I'm like, kind of works. I mean, I'm up. He's got, like, might tokens, but I've got a push turn. He's at 4 life, so if he overblocks, he loses. If he doesn't overblock, he loses. These. Now, so many of my cards are lethal, which is great, because he doesn't know my hand is doo-doo. Which you can be like, oh, I'm just going to block 6, and I'm going to be like, ha, nerd exposed. Here's another 0 for 4. More lethal. Lethality. Those my tokens are all going to go to waste, because now he's going to have to give me a card or else he loses. Unless he has a D-React. Does he have a D-React? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was just bad variance. It was bad variance. He has a Clash in the Arsenal. Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this stream. I appreciate it very, very much. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you always know when I am streaming. And you could always show up in my chat. We've been increasing in our viewer numbers, and I very much appreciate that because you guys are incredible. And if you want more like live gameplay, you know, yeah, no, I can admit it. You know, Victor does fatigue. Definitely, this Victor fatigues. This Victor's definitely a fatigue Victor. He doesn't have Peck Perfect, which is weird. No, he didn't play Peck Perfect, which would have ironically been very strong against me because that would have sniped more cards from me. Anyway, like, subscribe, follow me on Blue Sky. I always post on Blue Sky when I'm streaming. Have a good one.